All right. So, what's your promotion strategy when it comes to dropping music? Do you just drop it, or you let people know before you drop it? You set a date and everything, or
No,
you just let it out?
really what I've been doing, I'll drop a clip. You know what I'm saying, and I'll let the clip promote the video. Because when people like nowadays, especially with Facebook, you got the views and shit on there now. You know what I'm saying, views, and then Instagram and Twitter, like you drop a clip and then you give like a little bait and they bite. You know what I'm saying? They like, damn, like shit. When is when is the whole thing coming out? That way, when you drop the whole thing, shit, everybody on that motherfucker, 'cause they've been waiting on it. You know what I'm saying?
Would you agree, like, social media powerful source when it comes to
Hell yeah,
business or anything
hell
like
yeah.
that?
Anything you do, it don't matter if it's rap, modeling, nuts. Social media now is a big part of promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make it just off shit, falling down the fucking stairs and somebody recorded it, nigga, you get 1 million fucking views or some shit. Yeah, on some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I try to stay with the fucking social media shit. Like, especially now that I'm at the house, that's all I really can do. You know what I'm saying? I can't go around passing out CDs and hanging up flyers and shit like that. I gotta stay in tune with what's going on with social media. And yeah, like I don't take from other people's crap, but like I watch what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the niggas that's in the game, like what they doing to promote their shit and who they fucking with, like what DJs they fucking with. I be hitting DJs up. You know what I'm saying? That way, like shit, here's this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, post my shit. You know what I'm saying? Play my shit in the club. Or if you want to put your shit on the radio station or whatever like that, however much you want me to pay, I'll do it like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I take the promotion shit.
So, like, say you off house arrest, are you passing out mixtapes and all that, or you really just stick to because the social media shit is real powerful. Like, if a nigga hand me his mixtape, my car don't take CDs. Yeah. Like, I gotta go home, put that shit in the computer, type shit. Like, some niggas don't have time for that. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, with me, I've always been like, I wasn't really the big on CDs and shit, cause I was always like doing the spin realer shit, and like I stopped doing SoundCloud or whatever. But like, as far as the CDs, man, like, I know people who hit me up and ask me if, like, for a tape, like I'll make them a tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll maybe go get like maybe 500 CDs and make some printouts and shit like post like, hey, I got CDs. You know what I'm saying? I don't even charge for them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pass them bitches out, or like, if you want to come get them, come get them. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like me just riding around and trying to sell them hoes, make some money out, like, I just don't feel like that's. I feel like that's kind of a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like the early 2000s and the 90s and shit. Like, it ain't the same. Like, now you got like YouTube and Spotify and fucking Spinrilla and downloads, and like you said, everybody, and they using aux cords and Bluetooth and shit. So like, they want to be able to just download your shit instead of like putting a CD in. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah.
So, any artists in the city you looking to work with?
That nigga Mike, man, that nigga Trust, man, I fuck with that nigga for sure. I fuck with that nigga tough. That nigga been recording a lot of my music. And shit. I mean, one nigga that do fuck with me too is this nigga Buku and this nigga Ronnie Mills or whatever. Like, the whole Takeover the South, they been fucking with a nigga. They been supporting nigga moving. But like, shit, as far as like right now, what I'm working on with this mixtape, I ain't really trying to have no features. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to keep it strictly just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga Mike might be the only nigga that's on that hoe. You know what I'm saying? But I got a couple niggas that's in my squad, nigga, that rap. You know what I'm saying? That I might do a song with them niggas. But like, other than that, like, everybody in the city, like, after this mixtape, I would love to work with, you know what I'm saying, niggas. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got their own egos, and like, I ain't got time for that shit. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Streets know who I am. So it's like, shit, you keep that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to work, that's cool. I ain't tripping, but like, that's just how I go. But I mean, as far as people I want to work with, I mean, me, I really would work with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I'm kind of focused on this main agenda of getting this mixtape out.
Yeah. Who's some of the people in your group?
This is a nigga named Arthur, and my nigga named my nigga Shad. Them niggas been rapping and shit too. They got this little clique called EBE or whatever. And like, I mean, that's really it.
All right. Have you done any shows?
Shit, I ain't did this shows since before I was locked up. I was doing shows at Iceland, I done shows in Houston, I done shows in Austin, I done shows in at the ER bar. Fucking everybody went to ER bar, motherfucking bar 23, But like I said, now shit, I got booked for the fucking Money Bag Yo shit. Yeah. But I had to tell the promoter, I said, man, shit, I'd love to take that money, man, but shit, I can't even leave, dog. So shit, as of right now, nigga ain't been doing no shows.
Shit, but you looking to do some shows?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So when you was first doing shows, like how did that feel?
I mean, I always really
were you getting paid for it?
Nah, no? They'll pay for me. I didn't pay for the shows. Yeah, yeah. They'll book me for the shows with it. Like the nigga I was saying about the RG, that nigga really looked out for a nigga and put a nigga in hands with some right people, you know what I'm saying? And with the owners and shit, and like shit, they like shit. If you got a following, you something you got to follow, and hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll give you tickets to sell too, you know what I'm saying? So shit, they pay me like good, like maybe 500 or like maybe 300 or some shit like that, and then I go do the show, had a crowd in there, you know what I'm saying? And, oh yeah, another nigga I fuck with is that nigga Young Stone. Young Stone, that's my nigga, that's been my dog, you know what I'm saying? So shit, me and that nigga, we gonna always work together.
So, you know, when you doing shows, when you getting paid for the shows, like how did it feel to get paid for, you know, shit you like doing?
Being a local, and then first of all, being in San Antonio, you know what I'm saying? You know, before now, like people really wasn't supporting the music scene. Now people are really listening to niggas and what they got to say. Well, I mean, I know it's a certain select few of niggas, but it's like at the end of the day, like they supporting it, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to get paid for a show, that's what every artist want. Every artist want to get paid for their craft. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas don't really look to get paid because they just trying to get their feet wet. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, this business right here is 95% business. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be if you paying for your studio time and paying for your videos, man, you gonna want to get paid to do some shit that you've been paying for. You know what I'm saying? Investing your money in. That's the whole point of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it felt good though to get paid for them shit.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you know, going back to you, bro. How was it like growing up? Were you always living on this side of the city?
No, I'm from the east side, you know what I'm saying? I'm from A Street, I'm from the sticks, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, I was getting kicked out of schools over there, and then shit, got tired of it, you know what I'm saying? My people moved to the northeast side of town or whatever. I wound up going to Wagner and shit. But I mean, like, shit, everybody from the east side migrated to the northeast side, so like, yeah, it really wasn't no difference, but it just was more like
diverse?
Like, yeah, more, you know what I'm saying? It was less violent, but like now it's too much violence, you know what I'm saying? Now shit, murder rates done went up and shit, so like now it don't matter where you stay at, it's gonna be some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So
what's some crazy shit you experienced at a young age?
Man, I done been through a lot of shit, man. I caught my first felony when I was in high school. Shit, I'd have been shot at numbers amount of times, man. Got my X5 shot the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it's some crazy shit. I done been through some crazy shit. Nigga almost lost his life a couple times, but I mean, thank God, nigga ain't never been touched. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just been shot at and been able to get in and out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's been a lot of crazy shit, man, for real.
Okay. So, you know, when you first started rapping, did you have any support around you?
Yeah, I mean, cause people already supported me, period. Like as far as basketball and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, like I did take a chance with just going to rap, you know what I'm saying? And like able like take it like serious. Cause everybody know that I freestyle and shit when everybody playing and shit. But when it came down to me like trying to put out something serious, like when I put out my first song was a remix to that 24 Karat to Gold, Big Sean or whatever. Yeah. I mean, everybody was fucking with that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? As far as the northeast side of town and the east side of town, like niggas was fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like say shit, nigga like, you need to take this shit serious, you know what I'm saying? So, niggas start really getting in depth, and then I start fucking with Take Over the South and Fast Life with this nigga, I don't know if you heard of Chief Ali.
Yeah, Buku's homie? Yeah, I heard that.
That was my nigga. That nigga really like mentored a nigga, fool, like, he became my plug at the same time, you know what I'm saying? That nigga was like, look, fool, the shit you doing, you know what I'm saying? As far as this the street shit, man, like, I got you, bro. Like, you ain't got to do that, you know what I'm saying? I want you to take this music serious. Like, I mean, that nigga put me around some good shows. Like, we did shows with Trey the Truth and Lil Flip, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that nigga, he was a real dope boy, you know what I'm saying? So, that nigga really had the game on lock, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's sad free that nigga at the same time, but like that nigga put shit in my head like, nigga, like we gonna do this music, fool. Like we gonna take this street shit and we gonna transverse this shit to this music, you know what I'm saying? And like that nigga really had a nigga head level, you know what I'm saying? So,
how long is he doing?
He got like, I think he got like 10 years fed right now.
Shit, cause I ain't really hear of him, but you know I see Buku be shouting him out and shit.
Yeah, if that nigga, real talk, if that nigga was out right now, really when he was getting locked up, man, that nigga was taking over the city, man. For real, that nigga was taking over, like just on that rap shit. Like he already had the game on lock when it came out his rap shit. Like the nigga was really on some, like that nigga really on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You say you got a tape coming out?
Yeah.
When is that looking to drop?
Shit, I'm looking to drop that motherfucking, like, I want to say in May. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm still putting shit together. You know what I'm saying? I'm still putting like all the songs together. Cause I want every song on that bitch to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me when I'm in the studio, like you can ask shit. Talk to my nigga Mike, man. I'm doing take after take after take after take. If I don't like that, nigga, cut it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like putting that motherfucker out, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, have everything right, have the promotion right. You know what I'm saying? I want to make flyers, and like I got a nigga that's gonna put me on the billboard, so shit, I'm gonna have the right promotion behind it. So when I drop it, it's gonna be ready, and I feel like that's gonna fuck up the street for real.
Where do you think the city stands when it comes to the music?
San Antonio, I feel like San Antonio really coming up. You know what I'm saying? As far as like this music, man, like I'm really feeling like. And ever since this nigga Blake, you know what I'm saying? Blake was like he was like the first nigga to actually make it out, you know what I'm saying, on some mainstream shit. So it's like, that shit like that, when niggas make it out, and even with Chris P, you know what I'm saying, that nigga had a big ass buzz. Even with this nigga Vaughn, you know what I'm saying, like, and even though he has buzz through his case or whatever, shit, that shit bring light to the city. That's why I support everybody, you know what I'm saying? I want our city to have a light. You know what I'm saying? Not just on this fucking murder rate shit, but on some like, nigga, oh yeah, them niggas got some artists down there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
because I'm not going to lie. Like, it's been a lot of negative shit going on to make niggas tap in. Like, this shit with the Versace Boy and 6ix9ine.
See, man, like, the thing about them niggas, fool, I've been on them niggas Versace Boy. I just do shows with them niggas at ER Bar, fool. Them niggas just want clout, man. Like it's just like, man, I mean, and my thing is, there's certain ways you can catch people's attention, but if you gonna hop on a wave with this diss and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit gay, you know what I'm saying? Like, no diss to them niggas, fool. Ain't got no beef with them niggas, but it's like they got a following, you know what I'm saying, as far as that West Side shit. So it's like put music out there for your fans. Don't try to jump on some shit with this other nigga and what he got going and try to make yourself sound, cause now look what happened now, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna listen to y'all. They looking at y'all like clowns. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done went to jail behind the shit. Y'all pop up at the airport with no guns. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all get arrested because y'all trying to threat some nigga. Then he still came down here jumping in the crowd. Nigga collected that bag, nigga, and left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, you know, since the city is like predominantly Latino, do you think it's hard for, you know, say a nigga on the northeast to get niggas on the west side or the south side to listen to them?
No, see, the thing about it, because I got niggas in the south side mafia. Like, I got niggas on the south side, I got niggas on the west side. Them niggas fuck with good music. You know what I'm saying? It's just the thing with this west side, east side shit, it's been beefing since before we was even born. It's been like, you know what I'm saying, them gangs going like who the toughest, who the realest, who got the shooters, all the extra shit. It's been like that. But now, like, when we talking about this music shit, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, really, I feel like Hispanics, fool, they support this shit. They've been supporting this music shit since before, like, niggas was, you know what I'm saying? So, like
local music or?
The local music, hell yeah. Like, when I go do shows, it's majority Hispanic in there. You know what I'm saying? Besides your fans that you bring, it's majority Hispanic. Cause like Hispanic, one thing Hispanics like to do, they like to drink, they like to have a good time, they like to hear whatever music. They gonna rock with you and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Hispanics off top.
All right. So once you get off Monitor, bro, what's your next move?
Man, I'm trying to go to Cali. Man, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I ain't gonna even lie. When I beat this shit, get the fuck off this Monitor, man, I'm trying to leave. I ain't gonna even lie. I love San Antonio. I love my city to death, man. But for anybody who grew up here, man, there ain't nothing here for us. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, my last question is, what's your social media people can contact you on?
It's on my Instagram is Buck Collins. That's BUCKK_Collins COLLINS. My YouTube, you can just type in BUCKK. My Twitter is Buck Collins BUCKK COLLINS, and Facebook is just Buck Collins. Everything just Buck Collins BUCKK.
No.
Man, look, shout out Tone, man. Shout out the East Side, shout out the Northeast Side, man. Shout out everybody in the Tone, man. I'm fucking with everybody, man. Y'all keep supporting me. I love the support, man. Pray for me on my case, dog. And I got more music dropping, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming on the show, man. Good luck with everything.
For sure.